Hey, in that situation, guys, especially the trail and the sea, that play all was at the basket. Yes, it looked like we had good eye-to-eye contact on what was going on, but from both of us, if we would just taken another step down towards the play, we would have put ourselves in a much better situation than standing out there in one spot and not moving. Okay, Gary. No, no, yeah, he did miss the rotation. We were just talking about that, Gary. You missed the rotation, but the other thing is you're staying way too deep. Excuse me, out too far in the trail position. Remember, trail's home reference point is the top of the key, and then you just appropriately. On when the play is going towards the basket, if you are out closer to the 28-foot line, which is halfway between the top of the key and the mid-court line, if you're out that far and that play is all towards the basket, you have got to step down and move down. You're way out too far. Yeah.
He's kind of an old school referee. I watched him 2 weeks ago. He's not bad. He's got a place. He's a place for him. Not in games like this.
Yeah, right.
Look at him run. He's skipping. Williams come a long way. You know, he's gotten much, much better.
Okay, Julian, a couple things here, my friend. First of all, as the trail, the ball was moving away from you. You need to step in on the floor a little bit and follow that ball because you still have responsibility for that competitive matchup until it changes. Second thing is, don't assume that everything is going to be okay and there's not going to be any incident or any problem between where you let up and going over to the seaside. And the third thing is, keep that 10-second count going. Okay, Gary, hey, good foul. You indicated that it was a push. I didn't hear any number or anything like that. You got to verbalize that as well at the spot. Again, same thing. Take care of those foul spot responsibilities before you go to the table. Okay, Julian, I'm watching you. I didn't see 10-second count right there in the backcourt. Okay, Julian, I'm watching you again. No 10-second count in the backcourt. So I don't know where you're picking that up at. I don't know if you're working some kind of conference or league that the trail official doesn't have to indicate a 10-second count in the backcourt. I don't know if you're just automatically. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you're using the clock here. The clock's not even working, so. Okay, Derek. Don't run off too far because you have 4 players in the backcourt. So what you need to do, you need to position yourself right at mid-court, and then as the flow moves to you, then you move on down into the front court. Don't leave your trail official with 5 guys back here in the backcourt. Okay, Julian, I'm watching you. Remember, you've got seed transition, and that seed transition goes from free throw line to free throw line. So that play initiated in your seed transition area, and then when it started going down court, you didn't stay up with the tempo. You just kind of lagged behind the play and was assuming that your lead was going to get the play and the foul, and you know what? He did. But all that play came from your C responsibilities. Okay, Don. Excuse me, Gary. I don't know if you were assuming that the ball was going to go in play on that steal and go to the basket, but I noticed you didn't get past. You didn't even get to midcourt. I can't say you got past it. You didn't even get to midcourt. So that kind of tells me that you might be tiring a little bit. Okay, Julian, I'm watching you. You started walking on the floor in the backcourt as the ball was going down to the front court. Don't know if you were assuming that the ball was going to go down there and go directly into the basket. Well, it didn't. So we can't assume anything. We've got areas of responsibility. We've got players in those responsibilities. No matter where we're at on the floor.